It's only about 10:15 in the morning. Got up early for this. Enjoy the day, get some sun. Look at the bright green leaves. Makeup's not fully on yet. It's still about 2.5 weeks away. Everything's still bright. Gotta get in what I can get in. You know what? Could you ever imagine you talk about scary. Going to be up to the chest right here. How the heck would I ever get around this thing? And I'm practically already there. You're going to say, what are you waiting on? All you got to do is walk over here and use everything as a brace. I know. It's exactly what I can do. But what am I going to do with this? It's going to take 15 to 20 minutes just to get everything unloaded, thrown over there. Lift the kayak up. Shoot it through. Hope there's nothing under there. You guys are crazy. I never give up though. Never do. Never will. You know I'm going for it. I just got to come up with a plan first. Not easy being me. That took a while. You talk about a different kind of workout. And that wasn't necessarily nice right up in here. But we're nowhere near done. You talk about a log jam coming up. I know it's been almost a year since I've been out here last time. Usually find nothing at all. I'm just looking at rocks. That's usually what I look at, is rocks, you're saying, but eventually you're wasting time if you go out there and you find nothing at all. Well, I wanted to get out on the kayak for the first time this year. And I thought this was the perfect place to make it happen. Oops, my bad, little guys. Something was crawling through the bush. You're probably going to say it was probably a large water snake that's going to bite your left ear off. and become the artist itself. Try to be careful, because sometimes when I come out here, it's like it doesn't matter how hard it rains or whatever happens out here. Whatever happens out here, it doesn't manipulate anything much. It's weird. Maybe because the quartz rocks are sandwiched down and everything just flows over. Well, dang, here's the spot. I almost never get around this thing every single time. The log was practically up there. It looks like they broke it off or something. Can we climb over, or is it going to be up to the chest right here? I can't climb over on the side. We're going to get briars in the crotch. Yeah, it's deep right up in here, dang it. I always have to come up with, yeah, it's deep, it's deep, it's deep. Oh, dang it. Now what am I going to do? This is not the end of it, though. I mean, what am I trying to say as far as the end of it? I mean, you got that one right there. That's where I have to stow the kayak, where I stowed the last 3 times I came out, just to chill. Look at that. Dang. Heaven. Lee. Oh yeah, the boys are cold. I have to use this for my balance. My cane in heaven. You're gonna say, Da Vinci, you're crazy. You can't see anything at all, except the light. There could be anything over here. Oh yeah, they didn't pull it down. They didn't. They just kept it as is. I know I'm shivering. It's getting deeper right here. Oh boy, what am I going to do? I'll go through anything to find some craziness. You know that for a fact. I don't ever give up on anything. Where's my phone at? Oh, it's in my hand. What the? Man, come on. See, that's how cold I am at the moment. And nervous. Yeah, that's deep, that's deep, that's deep. That's past the waist right here. It's past the waist, guys. I recognize that rope from a year ago. I usually use the kayak. Look at this stabbing device. Trying to stay balanced. I'm on my tiptoes like a ballerina. These places right here where they pile things up, there could be a snapping turtle under here. I wouldn't see it. If it bit off one of my nuts, that would be horrible. See, we're standing on leaves right here. I can go deep. There could be anything right up in here. Sorry for the shaky video. Do anything to find it. Hey, look, we can take this one out too. Let's pray that God lives forever. Eternity. Eternity. Oops, I broke it. These people behind this new subdivision saw me, they would think I was crazy. Alright, now what? Climb over. Keep the leash in the hand. And pull the kayak over. Yeah, last time I think it was just flowing under. And it was past the waist. I had to climb over this thing. It was much higher, the log. Let me go ahead and do this thing safely. I'll still have to get through something. Oops, I heard something. Snakes like to make strange noises that you really have to listen out for. You know, there ain't no way I'm gonna be able to get on the left side over here. Gotta figure out how to get through all this right here. Dang. I know I'm always asking for trouble when it comes to the protectors out here. I always beg for their forgiveness though. I do tell them to forgive me for encroaching on their locations. Dang. I mean, they ain't no getting through that. Excuse my language. There's no getting through this at all. I know I talk with a bad tongue half the time. It's just easier for me. I mean, it's already like 12:15 though, guys. Come on now. I see another log jam up there. A beaver dam, I think, that I gotta try to get around. This is taking forever. in a day. I mean, every single time I do this, I just hope that it's not the ear, you know, that I get stung out here by the long ones, if you know what I mean. You're gonna say, just make some noise or something, move something around. Well, yeah, I climbed over that last time. Not doing that today. I don't know why I would try to bring my kayak through here. Why not I just try to stow it up here and go on my merry way? Take the gallon with me. Excuse me, take the gallon with me. Perfect place to stow the kayak. But I like to try to keep it with me, just in case. Craziness out here. Last thing I need to be doing is trying to swim back. Well, not swim, you know, walk through shallow waters all the way back. What should I do, fellas? What should I do? Should I stow the kayak here, praying that it's still going to be when I come back? It's not like there's going to be anybody out here taking it, except these right here. Let me figure something out. I'm burning daylight quickly. Something I'm trying to enjoy. There we go. She's in. Stowed away again. Another adventure. If you see that neon blue coming back, hallelujah. But first, time to get through some things. No fear. Well, there's always, you go, defense mechanisms, all that kind of stuff. That's what fear is. Instinct. Instinct. I need hands to brace, but I forgot the bags. I forgot the Ziploc bags. Hold on. But I have got to bring the gallon with me. Well, it's not a gallon, it's 750 milliliters. Like a bottle of wine. A big boy. Big one. I think that's 750. Doesn't matter at the moment. What matters is we have to try to get through this thing. Oh, dang. Well, don't catch anything to the midsection. And see, that's the problem with trying to get through stuff like this right here. Everything that moves and makes a sound, you think it might be a snake because the balance out here is so perfect. Everything is balanced so perfectly out here on top of one another. And one little slight move means that something else moves far away. What the heck do I do to myself? Look, we're acting like them, only backwards. It's not easy doing the things that I do just for fun. Just for fun, this is. You know, there's some game balls right there ready to go. I'm up to the waist again. There's some long sticks underneath. I can't lift the foot. Oh boy, it's deep right here though. Dang. Pure craziness, the stuff that I do to myself. And I know you would agree with me too, you would. Okay, in about another week or so, there's gonna be 5 snakes out here. We chose a good day to do what? I don't know. Act like a fool. Hey, look, a staircase. I'm always feeling rushed when I come out here though. I mean, just, it's already like 12:15. Who knows what's over there. How deep it is, don't know until I go. I just like looking at things, that's it. If I see something cool, that's cool. If it's normal and nothing at all historic, fine with me too. It's weird though how time kind of works out in a different way. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do in some cases. No matter what you do, you always end up at the places you're trying to get to at the exact same time every time. No matter how early I get out of bed. I got out of bed at 7:45 this morning and got to where I needed to be at 9:35. And 3 hours later, I'm exactly where I would have been if I even got to the same spot where I needed to be. Even later. What the heck do we have here? Just half of a game ball. So in essence, where I'm at right now at this exact time is where I always end up at this exact time. No more time given to us. And I got up extra early just so I can get to where I am right now at this one point. So I can try to get out here about 10 o'clock in the morning. And it did not work out. Not even close. How so? Because of the obstacles. All the obstacles that kept tying up time to try to make sure that I was going to end up in the same spot. Hey, what do we have here? Something to add to the studio? Let's take a look. Looks like it's been ripped up. Welcome. Oh, it's one of those flags you hang in the house. On the front porch or something like that. Let's just go ahead and leave it out here. Welcome to heaven. That's exactly what it means. I know that's real Da Vinci style. But I'm about to leave on out of here. I just got here. I know I did. How much you want to bet there's going to be footsteps out here? I don't even know why I need to look. Look at this monumental gravel ball right here. Let's go find these footprints up here. Yeah, I'm going to feel good today. Look at that. I'm going to get some sun on me. That's the main issue I have with coming out here. Is that the gravel bars are absolutely perfect out here. But that's the issue. You can't tell where the footsteps are. I told myself if I saw one footstep, I'm leaving. I almost turned around and left 5 minutes ago. You're gonna ask, why would I? Because there's four-wheeler tracks over there. They didn't drive around here just to turn around. They drove out here so they can find the major pieces. I would love to see what's in their cabinet for real though. Let's hope they didn't break anything, but I highly doubt that they did. Let me go ahead and get on out of here. I'll see you later. I'm waiting for a sandbar so I can get ready to turn around if I saw some footprints. I'm not saying I'm ready to turn around and just get back into the sun and just chill for the rest of the day. I'm not saying that at all. I don't even have the Budweiser with me. I quit drinking again on Monday, so it's been, actually it was like Saturday, so it's been a full week since I had my last beverage. I can stop it quite easily, really, as much as I drink. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say if you stood there long enough, you might see one. I know. But just like many other things, when you're attached to something that brings you safety, or whatever you want to call it, if you're attached to something that is your only way out, you get nervous when you get away from it. My bad, little guy. I see you looking back at us. See you later. You're probably going to say, why don't you look for the modern pieces then? I found a metal piece earlier. It's in the back of my little kayak. A green farming piece. Just a piece of metal, that's it. Real nice, colorful. I'm listening. I hear the gunfire going off, and I'm not talking about real guns. Well, you know the different kind of guns, the nail guns, the hammers, all that kind of stuff. Literally, this tiny creek is always nothing but gravel. Even in the water, you're going to say, Da Vinci, you should have found a Levantine by now. Excuse me, the pollen's still getting to the throat. Oh, here we go, a moment of judgment. Am I going to leave, or am I going to keep going? You're going to say stay. Well, I gotta see if I see one of those things right there. Hold up, we have a party in heaven at the moment. Check this out. I know, it's the little butterflies. Why can't they just grab me by the hand and pull me to where it is? That's what I want to know. Why can't they just pull me by the hand and just tell me where it is? Because they can't do that. They told me before they can't do that. When I asked them to move something, when I was in my uncle's place one time, and I know human race, I know. You don't believe my videos, you don't. Everything is a joke to you. But I'm using technology to prove everything's legit. Everything's legit. And I'm not going to stop until I prove it all. That there are many truths to the other side and other things that you don't understand. The things that you thought were jokes in the past. And what I'm trying to do is prove to you that it's not a joke. Damn, there's an ant on my neck. No, it's not an ant, it's a bug. Flying bug. Flew off. But I was in my uncle's place one time and I knew they were around, you know. I knew they were. They're connected to the nature of the black mold and growing on the wood paneling downstairs. And all the other different kind of plant life that's growing all over the place. And I asked them to move something. I said, I know you're around. You got to move something. You got to move something. They said, we can't do that. I was blown away when I heard that. I was absolutely blown away when I heard that answer. And I was like, what do you mean you can't do that? I heard it on audio. I didn't hear it real time. Heard it on audio. We can't do that. I don't know if they have to have permission to do it, or if they can't move things. All they can do is just be there because they are an energy, an emotion, a bunch of emotions. Like they can help move you in a way. I thought about that many times because I felt their presence. And I'm not talking about just the ones who are protecting me, my protectors. I'm talking about all of them out here. You can feel their love, you can feel their hate. You can feel everything, if you allow it, that is. If you allow it, you can feel it. You can feel their fear, their compassion, whatever it is. You can feel it. Because the energy of their souls, their spirits, their energies is what they can use. And I know that for a fact. Welcome to GA. Not a dang thing. Except for two things. What a bummer. Even has the date broken off. May 12th. 1. 1 what? 19 what? What a shame in that. Found this cool rock too. The smoothest thing out here. Just go ahead and leave it out here. No real reason to collect it. Let it stand out. You're going to say you are a fool if you didn't find anything in here. Well, if it's not out here, it's not out here. Might be later. Moment I was waiting for right here. Exactly what I was waiting for. Think I'll just go ahead and leave. No joke. Time to turn back. No reason to keep going. Why did I even bother still going? I'm gonna go over to that sandbar over here on the side. Not the sandbar, but the sandy bank, and see if I see a footstep. And claim that I'm going to turn right back around and leave. I bet it's going to be there. Quite a shame. This thing's well over 85 feet long. Not a dang thing. Go figure. Part of the core, I guess. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, I've just been zipping through here, just chilling. That's all, trying to get some sun. Creek's getting a lot smaller. Beautiful out here, though. It's the main reason I came out. You're gonna say, you lying. You came out to look in here. What the heck is that? A rock? An eel? Oh, it's a little fish. Oops. My bad. Probably some flood zones up in here. Yeah, I've been up here before. This is where I was about 6 o'clock one night. Had to go all the way back. You're gonna say, you gotta find something in there. Well, I'm not really looking anymore. Weird though. Never find any points in here, ever. Ever find something like that. Why? I know you're talking because the wind's picking up. And this is where I had to end last time I was out here, before I called it quits for the fall. That's where I had to turn around because I couldn't get past that log jam, which is non-existent now. So what does that mean? get past something we can finally get past. We will find something. But what if we don't? Always find something, at least one thing, when I make it past a challenge, or make it past someplace I haven't or wasn't able to make it past. Either time constraints or an obstacle combined. Because you know I never quit. I never give up. Never will. But when some things are combined, distance, lack of time, and an obstacle combined to make one major obstacle, that causes me to quit. And do the rational thing, really. I think I found something. Hold on. I know it's nothing. I'll say add it to the stash. The pockets. It's your sign for the day. Well, it's ripped up. It's Garfield. Cool find for the day. I know, look at that. I think it's a snake. Things are moving. I think they're snakes. Waters get treacherous out here, though. The whole entire landscape is combed over. This whole place goes sky high. Could you... Should I even say that? Could you imagine if I was caught in here? If there was like a crazy rainstorm or something like that. A rain shower that lasted for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Further up the creek. Imagine how much trouble we would be in. Look at that piece. That's a masterpiece. Watch him say good for laying it back down. Thank you for not taking my rock. Oh yeah, remember that time I was out there by the river? Up there, that large piece of farmland? And I was out there about 10:30, 11 o'clock, going against the current on that waterway. The muddiest waterways in the state of Georgia. Can't see jack. And you know where I was. You know exactly where I was. I don't even have to tell you where I was. But dang, look at that. And I'll never forget that one time, you know, I told you that the spirits are still out. The spirit of them out here. And it's like my soul or the residual powers out there are still living their lives, or they're asking me stuff. Why do they always ask for my help though? There's a sign right there. There's a plastic bag, Kroger bag right there. Should I even grab it? They're probably trying to tell me I need to grab it because I'm going to find something out here that's going to fill the bag up. Yeah, garbage. Yeah, but I know you saw that crazy video. All those crazy videos. There's something going on up there. Definitely something going on up there. And I'm going to have to keep going back to try to just sit back and record. Like I always do. Sit back and record. And enjoy the heaven out there. Which they were still around. But you heard that one entity out there. No, I'm not talking about Metatron. I'm not talking about Yeshua. I'm not talking about the Almighty. I'm talking about the other ones out there who are living still, I think. God still be living out there. Their souls, their powers out there. Someone said, will you braid my hair? And someone said, who's your family? Someone said, who's your family? And then the little entity, probably a little girl or something like that, said, they don't love me anymore. Or they don't love me. You talk about feeling bad. You can believe I listened to that thing at least 1,000 times. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This stuff is still going on out there. They are still alive. In a different way. But that's pretty good if they're still around though. Because that means they're still around. But you talk about making me feel bad. Will you braid my hair? They didn't say where's your family, they said who's your family. I don't know if that was my soul or not. Talking to the little Native Americans out there. Will you braid my hair? Who is your family? They don't love me. I don't know if that's residual from like when the settlers came in, communicating with the natives back then. And they were kind of friends back then before everything just snowballed and got destroyed. The love was erased. The friendship was erased due to other people's decisions. Or I don't know if that was my soul talking to them out there. And the little girl wanted me to braid her hair because she felt her family didn't love her. You're going to say, Da Vinci, you definitely got to keep going back out there. Well, so does everybody else. Nothing. Just like we're not collecting anything out here today. I made it past that spot. 2:35. Never made it up here. Thank the Lord I got the battery pack on me though. I just got the 10% warning on the phone. Don't need to be out here with nothing as far as energy goes. Beautiful. I don't know if I should keep going. I mean, look at this. Look at what I get to look at. I'm so glad I came out here. Once I got past that spot, it makes me feel like I accomplished something. It does. Every time I do that though, I told you about that concept before. Every time that happens to us, every time that happens to me, I make it past something I've never made it past before. I feel like I accomplished something. Quartz rocks in a line. Is that a quartz vein? Or is this something the natives had out here? Like they built some kind of dam or bridge or something. So I like exploring. You don't know what you're ever going to find. Even if you find nothing, you always find something. Feels like I'm on vacation. But I told you before, it's not really feeling like you're on vacation unless you take the shoes off. And I mean the shoes and the socks. No, I don't have the shoes off, but you know, they'll probably come later when I get back on the kayak. I'm trying to snap some pictures though, to remember to stay for eternity. Dang, look at that. Thought I saw one looking back at me. Is that you? Is that your eye looking back at me? Better hurry up before the sun goes away. contrast isn't right. Crap. Hello, how are you? The camera doesn't see what my eyes see, and it's moving with every second. Man, just lost it. See you later. I always do. Beautiful eye, by the way. Beautiful land. Come for the memories. This is what I get for making it past the challenges right here. If it was past 4 o'clock, I'd be panicking like you would never believe. Dang, look at that. I bet their community was close to being right up in here. I mean, look how perfect this is. This is why developers can be quite nasty, because they come out looking for places to wipe out so they can use it for money. I mean, not like I have anything major against developers. I don't. You build towards the sky. Like the trees of life do. You don't build out. You don't destroy all this. I mean, look. If this was gone, only the owners, the people in the subdivisions, can only be the ones who come out to do this thing. But there's a few of us out there, a lot of us really, who are going to go as long as they can to find it. And if it's not there, then that's not good. It's a hill right here. They were probably up on the hillside. I'm not going to look around. Sorry, 3 o'clock. That's crazy. I'm going to have to run all the way back in these things. All their stuff is gone. What a shame. That is not what I wanted. That's definitely not what we need. All their history lost forever. No houses, no structures, no foundations, no pots, fully intact, just sitting around. No remains. Let me go ahead and grab something off a tree. Might be the only thing worth recovering besides the experience itself. Oh, ice. I'm walking on ice. Whoops, I'm slipping. It's like black ice. Another flag. Twink? Tink. Tinkerbell. What's that? You're gonna say, "Did you take that thing?" The tree of life right here is just screaming for it to be wiped, to be taken away. It's tangled up. Look what I just collected. Find of the day right here. Tinkerbell. You guys, I'm such a child. Cool. Wonder how quickly I can get back if I walked at an even fast pace. Sorry about the charger cord. All I want to see is something turquoise sitting up on the hill. Sitting up on the bank. I mean, if I can get back in 15 minutes, that will be a dream come true for real. Because I've already had a perfect day. Just being out like this. No, I'm not going to say that I was expecting to find something. But after making it past that first threshold, I mean, not the first one, but you know, the one I've never made it past before, I was kind of hoping that I would find something major, but we did. We found exactly what we were meant to find. Not Tinkerbell. It's what I've been beating myself down all the last couple weeks about, and it's this right here. Long working hours at the job kept me from coming out after work just to look at this and see the progression of it over the last 2.5 weeks. It's weird though. I don't know how to explain this sensation. I mean, not just like the sensation. Ooh, there's a big snake right there. Hello. You just cut right in front of me. There they go. Almost stepped on them. But yeah, I don't know how to explain the way I feel about this though. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. It's like I did this when I was a kid. I'm not talking about just going out to explore in the woods like this and just walk. It's something I did inside of it. When I found myself inside of it. It's what I did. I would just stand there and stare in the space. And I'm not talking about up. I'm talking about I would just stand there and stare. Once I felt like I got to something, what I was looking for, and I would just stand there. It's almost as if it made me feel like I was trying to get... I know you're going to laugh when I talk about this, but this right here is kind of scary. Talk about legit, but it's like... How do I explain this? And I still do this today. I find myself in places like this. What I'm about to explain to you, but it's like... I'm always in search of places where there's always like a lot of leaves around like this in the trees. And it's almost as if I try to place my face within the void, like this void space right here, and get behind the leaves. And it's like I try to mold myself within it. Because that's the way we do it. Because that's what you are. when you're gone. When your soul is out here with the energy of the life that I tell you not to take out and not to destroy. Because you need its geometries. And I had this one dream. A dream like I've never had before. I'd say about 3.5, 4 years ago. I think I told you about this dream that I had. And I know, I heard that you said something, because you know that I know. They know that I know. Did you just say I was dead? They said I was dead before. Not before, but yeah, I know I was dead before many times, but a couple of years ago, I think I was like listening to one of my videos and they said you're dead. Like I was dead. Made me wonder why people never see me. But that's impossible. People at work see me. The cashier at the gas station sees me. I'm pumping gas. I'm lifting something. I'm moving something. But they said I was dead. Yeah. Dang. Beautiful heaven. Definitely be laying down in another few weeks when it's 95 out here and not 78. But what was I talking about? Hold on, before I said, oh damn, don't tell me I'm going to have to go back to listen to this part of the video to try to hear what I was talking about. That was so important. Oh yeah, that dream that I had. That dream that you've definitely got to hear about. But I think I told you that dream before. It was not too long ago, about 2.5, 3 years ago or something. Only time I had this dream, and I haven't had it since then. And I never had it before. But I had this dream that I was like, it was looking something like this out here. Green leaves all over the place. Very peaceful. Nothing around but trees. And I was overlooking like a valley. And the sun was getting lower in the sky. And there were flowers and other things all over the place. It's scary. It's like, what am I trying to say? It was like, I know you're saying, we don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you tell us? Well, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it to you, though. It was like I was mobile, just like floating through the air. And all I was a face. That was it. No one was talking. No one was saying anything. I wasn't saying anything at all. It was just a very short dream. And I was overlooking, there was like a valley or like a cliff or a hill. Maybe it was a mountainside, but there was nothing but trees. The sun was behind the trees. And it was like I was inside the trees, like the geometries of the trees. And the wind was blowing just a little bit. And next thing you know, I looked to like what I saw was a face in the leaves. And I just went towards it. Like it was my face. The geometries of the leaves. The tones, the colors. The light and dark. The pattern. The contrast. Sorry about that. No more memory left on the iPhone. Had to destroy about 3 videos. Got it back down to 117 gigabytes. So I got about 9 gigs left, maybe 7. Check out this beaver dam I just found. I'm headed back to the kayak. It's right behind me. Didn't find anything else. Kind of mad because when the iPhone cut off, I had no idea it cut off, and I kept recording, telling you that monumental story about it out here. The life of it all. I'm not going to go through all that again. I was on a roll with that one though, but bam, look at this. Look how level the water is at the top. I mean, that thing's up to the breast, the chest, my chest. That's cool right here though. Don't want to encroach on their little heaven carpenter ants on me. Oops. Dang, look at that. Beautiful. You know, I could try to climb through this instead of trying to go through the water as soon as I saw 3 water snakes under the water earlier. Should I risk it? Look how high they have it up here. That's cool right there. They know how to build their little houses, their habitats, their habitats. Let me go ahead and get off the camera to figure out something. Interesting. Always something to look at. Always something to see. One of the cool things about doing this is that you got to realize I'm doing something that probably none of my friends or no one in my family has ever done before. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Dude, crap. Strange human being for real. Scary. Talk about scary. Let's hope I don't feel a little nibble on the ankles. Look at me just trying to force my way through here like a law of nature. I don't want any kind of entrapment. Here, hang on to that for a second, will you? Hang on to Tinkerbell. I mean, if you looked at that, if you saw that, would you be attempting this thing? Look, a golden bottle. Okay, moment of truth right here. Moment of truth. I sound like a sissy. This is the moment that I despise the most. But it's like an emotion. I don't know if I should tell you this story or not. One of my concept ideas about when you go through this. It's yin and yang at the same time, but if I don't see something blue sitting up here, I'm going to be in a world of trouble. And it's here. Oh, yes, indeed. There she is. Worst feeling and best feeling at the same time. I can't tell you a story now. I don't have the gigabytes left. But it has to do with that one moment in time. where two different, two opposites are combined to make a single moment. Heart's always pounding when I have to do that thing though. One obstacle down, 3 more to get through. I know what you're going to say. Come on, man. There's got to be an easier way, safer, easier, quicker way to get through this thing. I don't know. But it's a straight shot through here. Might as well deal with it, right? Hope that's a good sign. Looks like somebody's going to be ripping the cover off the ball. Absolutely perfect day today. I mean, look at that. I wish the pine tree was still alive though. That's what happens with time. Things happen. Common sense. You guys crazy. I'm being a little bit lazy. I'm trying to figure out an easy way to get around this thing without trying to get out and jump on over. I want to see if I can get over there where the water's flowing. And chill for the rest of the day. But in all seriousness, this is really all I collected today. All I recovered. First thing I laid my hands on was something that I thought was so flawless, so beautiful. Been trying to look out for it all day, And this is the only piece I really found. Added to the metal pile. The art pieces. Should be made into something later. Beautiful out here. Some kind of clouds are rolling in. It's going to be beautiful tomorrow. Going to be getting on the mountain bike. Headed to the Arabian Mountain Trail, whatever you call it over there. See how far I can go on the concrete slab. Not to challenge myself, just ride out. First time getting on the bike in about 7 years, I think. Let's hope the tires will stay inflated once I fill them up. Something about coming out though, there's something about the ancient humans though. I refuse to think that civilizations just up and vanish. I want to see evidence. I do. I want to see their graves, graveyards. I want them to be found. I want them all to be found. The right way. Not by disturbing the lands, but I mean, there's got to be a different way. I don't want to ever think and imagine that whatever was is no longer when it comes to the human race. That's why I'm always looking out for them. I think they're talking. It's the heaviest the winds have been all day. But I know they're out here in the lands. Always trying to find things of the past though. All the artifacts. Whatever it is. There's no pictures, there's nothing like that. Not many carvings. If there are, we don't know where they are. Take forever to find it, and I don't have that long of a life. Humans don't. And I don't want to leave this planet again, or this life, imagining that my life is going to just be non-existent. Like the remains of who I was, my art, the things that I've done in the past are non-existent. I guess I need to go out into the woods with my hammer and my chisel and just write my name all over God's green earth as deep into the rock that I can, no matter how long it takes. I used to try to do that a long time ago, just haven't done it. Like a long time ago when a few buildings were being constructed in Buckhead, I tried to sneak out there late at night with a large Sharpie pencil. Not a pencil, but a Sharpie pen, a large one, and find the pieces of the prefabricated facade and write my name in a place where no one would see it, on the inside of it. And I never did it. Trying to do something, write my name inside of items that I know will stand the test of time for at least 150 years. And that the building came down or whatever was reverse engineered, and they took off the panels and they would see a name. Beautiful. Gotta get doing that though, if I'm going to try to last forever in a different way. Tens of thousands of years, hundreds of thousands. I want my name to stand. Not be some kind of gravestone underwater. Or whatever. Like that bridge we just passed. Come out and just chisel away. On rocks and stones deep out in the woods that no one could ever get to. I wish they were still around though, I do. Nothing like the remains of the ones that used to live out here And I'm not talking about the bodies. I'm talking about the ones who came after. The children. You know what I mean. The descendants. I guess that's why I do this, to make sure that we can always still find them. And that they were always here. But so far, no luck. Cute. Adorable. Baby trees of love. I know they're not, but you can use these for your architectural scale models. Happy April. Late April, that is. All I gotta say is, about dang time. Got out this early. When it comes to the kayak. At least we didn't have to wait till late May this year, like we did the last 2 years. I'm a dumb A for real. There are owls. There's 2 of them. Husband and wife up there. Hanging out. I know you can't see them. Cute. Hunters. They're hunting. Later on, that is. It's weird how they turn their heads though. I mean, it's like so mechanical, it's not even funny. It's like they're machines. I mean, it's like they have no joints. I see you, the 2 of you, should have known you were owls. You just don't sound like normal owls that I'm used to hearing late at night. Chilling. Yeah, they're humongous. See you later.
There's like 4 things swimming in the water. I don't know if they're dogs or deer. They have big ears on them though. I thought they were kids, like what the heck is that? Horse? I know you don't see them. Gotta be somebody's puppy dogs. Oh no, it's deer. The deer are swimming in the lake. We're gonna have to let this baby go right here. There's like 3 of them over here. They went swimming in the lake. Hey guys. This little guy right here is by himself. The other 2 jetted out. We're gonna give them time to go. There he is right there. See him? The little dot in the center of the screen. Cute. Georgia Outdoors. I don't kill the deer. Look at that. It's wild. It's almost like a child or a kid or something like that with some deer head as a helmet. Look, you're trying to hurry up because you see me coming. Sorry, baby, you can go on. I'm not gonna hurt you. Here's an umbrella right there. I thought somebody, that's why I thought it was somebody's doggies. Your friends are waiting on you. I gotta get ready to go to the club tonight, Saturday night. See, they're waiting on him. Hello. Hope you had fun. There they go. Sorry I had to interrupt your swimming lessons. I was just chilling. You went all the way out there, didn't you? Just taking a dip.